Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be talking about just a basic understanding of a step-up spawn's chances and rates, and the priority of what they decide to make better and make worse to actually obtain. And I'm going to be talking about why you should save your gems as well, as some of you have seen in the thumbnail. That's a little spoiler to the very end of this video, or the second part. Let me say the second part of this video. And on top of all that, I got my 40 gems back. Hoopla! Hoopla! Okay, anyways, going on with that. The step-up spawn has always been the step-up spawn that it's supposed to be. Well, not just the step-up spawn, but step-up spawn. A-Team really didn't change too much about the step-up spawn. They literally changed some of the monsters in the monsters list, and they added some of the possibly exclusive monsters in here, and that's literally it. That is literally it. They didn't change the rates or nothing for this. So what I'm trying to get at is it's going to be just like any other spawn that A-Team comes out with. Nothing exclusive about this one. The only spawn that could actually go through this, well, the only spawn that used to be able to go through this at all, like a legitimate loophole, was the special spawn with the SSR chances of like 15% or whatever that was, because that was insane. That was completely on a whole different level of crazy. That was legitimately the only spawn that could probably pass through this loophole cycle and system that A-Team is implemented, that I'm about to tell you right now. The lower the monster, the lower the cost of the monster, the higher the rates are going to be for it. When I said Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton have replaced DJ Himiko and Elizabeth, I literally meant that they replaced DJ Himiko and Elizabeth. So they replaced them on the list, and they have the exact same rates as before DJ Himiko and Elizabeth. So when you're doing this spawn, understand that Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton Ocean Guardian are going to have the highest rates. They literally replace DJ Himiko and Elizabeth with Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton. That includes the rates as well. So if you understand the rates of getting Elizabeth and DJ Himiko, Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton will literally have the same rates. I'm assuming that they didn't change the commanders at all, so they should still have a decent chance of dropping. But when I said in my last video that you will have decent rates for these monsters, I literally meant that you will have decent rates for these monsters. This stuff is still, even if you feel like you regretted your move and you made the wrong move, it's still a wise decision, except for what I'm about to say in part 2. That's the only thing that you might regret it for. Other than that, it's still a wise decision to go through with the step-up spawn. Reason for that being is not just because they added like Venus and Grummery in here, which are probably something that you want to take the cake for, and Beatrice for the resurrection. Beatrice, if you're new to this game, having a Beatrice, you're so far ahead already. I'm gonna just say that you're so far ahead. With that awakening and resurrection, you're gonna kill it. Anyways, going on with that, they still will have decent rates in here. This spawn offers a lot more of you to actually obtain, offers a lot more of an opportunity for you to obtain these monsters, not just Midsummer Battle Valkyrie or the Triton, but like all the monsters in here than that treasure spawn that you saw before that the water ones were in, or perhaps the any Divine Grace spawn, or maybe sometimes even shared bonuses. Shared bonuses really only come down to equaling as important as step-up spawns. They usually are not better than step-up spawns. They equal to as important as step-up spawns or less. So keep that in mind. Unless you're really lucky with this share bonus spawn. If you're really lucky, I can't really complain. I can't really argue with that. I mean, share bonus is better for you, then share bonus is better for you. Share bonus, unlike step up, actually allows you to play with the rates. So that's one thing about share bonus that's really better. But which step up spawn, you will be able to obtain more for less. I mean, not more for less, but literally more for the same amount, if anything. You'll be playing with rates though in share bonus. Anyways, going on with that though, literally they will have decent rates in these. You can attain this stuff on your first try. Any of these monsters you can obtain on your first try. You might obviously get Midsummer Battle Valkyrie, or not Battle Valkyrie, Midsummer Valkyrie or Triton, but they're still, the rates for these other monsters are not dead. They're just lower. Not dead, but just lower. So overall, I want to say, like, to put this in perspective, do not take what I'm about to say into actual 100% consideration, because if you think the rates are these, I cannot promise this. Let's say Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton have a 40% chance of dropping, 40% chance, and then these have a 30. These have a 25, and then these have a 20% chance. You see where I'm getting at? They still have a high chance. They just don't have as high of a chance as Midsummer Battle Valkyrie and Triton. You could obtain this stuff on your first try. I've had guild members that obtain 32s, 33s out the butt. I've had people who message me that obtain this stuff out the butt, literally out the butt. So this stuff in here is definitely obtainable, and they do have decent rates. I didn't say good, I said decent, I believe, in my previous video. So they will have decent rates, just decent to actually obtain this stuff. But keep in mind, it's going to be like the same thing as the other step up spawn and all the other spawns in general. The lower the cost of monster, the higher the rates. Okay, so now that I covered that, let's go to the second thing I want to talk about. Everybody who likes collabs a lot, which I'm assuming is pretty much everybody in Unison League, you want to start saving your gems, because guild battle's coming up. They rush guild battle hardcore, and usually before or after guild battle, they'll hit us with another event, which I see that there is a Full Metal Alchemist a collab coming out in it's already out in Japan already. So I'm assuming that after guild battles have ended, they will be coming out with the Full Metal Alchemist collab. So be prepared. I'm not gonna say be prepared for that. It's not guaranteed to happen, but it is. I could see it. It's very likely in my eyes to actually happen. Maybe it makes sense for you. Maybe it doesn't. I just want to give you the heads up that there is a chance that they will be coming out with the Full Metal Alchemist collab at the very end of the ranked guild battles, which would make sense why they would rush the ranked guild battles in the first place, so they could come out with this stuff anyways. So keep that in mind. I have a link below, or I will link below, the official page, the forums that talk about the stuff too. This guy, I can't think of his name. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already look at his page anyways. He pretty much describes, he retranslates what they have to offer and all that stuff. So I'm gonna link those down below, but keep in mind the translations are not 100% accurate. This is just to get a good idea of where the monsters will be around. This is to narrow down what they will be doing. Do not take this into full consideration, because they could flip it around I'm not gonna say completely, but they could flip like half of everything in there around. But this is not legitimately, but this is something that you could take into consideration and help understand what the monsters will be like later on, or will sort of be like later on when they actually come out, so you can prepare yourself, save up what you need to, ECT, yada yada yada, and all that funky jazz. With that being said, I hope this helped out, and I will see you in the next video. This is the Azrath. I'm out. Peace.